Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys looking to finish off their probable run from wild card team to conference champions. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys have maneuvered their way through these playoffs as the 2 seed and now sit just 1 win away from reaching the Super Bowl. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stroud to throw it.
46-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
I was in Oregon trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
3 yards to go.
Here's Stroud. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Complete to Jake Ferguson.
Quickly to Addison here. Here's 2nd and 10.
Complete to number 3, Jordan Addison. No gain on the play. Brings up
Stroud working out of the gun.
At the 48.
The killer here, it's complete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play.
Stroud out of the gun here. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
14-yard line.
Play action. Stroud now. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
It's a gain of
Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the 7th overall pick in 2018 from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on him, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
That good for 19 and a first down.
That's good for a first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nicky Manwari. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Borregales now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, he shifts past him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Now Allen. And he's got Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
The tackle made at the 44-yard
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To the air. Allen. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen. That one finds Pierce right side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
2
yards to go, second down.
25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
they run once more with Corum. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
play action. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Corum. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Allen, a 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Our home team, 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some momentum going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. 2nd and 7. Option right, here's Stroud. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy, that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
Complete to Alex Pierce. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Allen going to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3rd down and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Taking it about the 16. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And a 1st down.
As Stroud now to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball gets to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
That's good.
They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. From the 24 now, here's second and a yard.
Pierce. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Allen.
24-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. Here's Allen. And he is caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Complete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This now a 3rd and 4. Now Allen again. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle and complete to Addison. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5.
Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Gain of 9
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's Stroud. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
The throwing again is Stroud. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Stroud. Pass complete to Addison. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. Shifts by him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. No gain on the play. Second and
now Allen off the bootleg. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They need two. Here's third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Again, it's Corum. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Brings up third and 4.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Corum. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's third down and 4.
Now Allen. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 40.
Stroud looking to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
A 5-yard gain on the play results in a first down.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
He's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Give the Corum on his own read. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
He's brought down by
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Allen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll give him 12 yards and a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. On play action, Allen. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point is up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early begin this fourth quarter. These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the fourth quarter as the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the fourth with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. Throwing now is Stroud. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. From the left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff for Corum. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a yard. On the handoff, Corum dancing away at the 35. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, it's Corum. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Blake Corum, a 21-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. So what a comeback here. They looked like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there and made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A nice little juke. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He gets away from one. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Stroud out of the gun here. Going right back to Ferguson. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. And that'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to make it 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On the draw, Corum. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Corum. Will be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. To the right side, this is Corum. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Allen to throw. That's caught. It's a rookie from Oregon. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.